Welcome, level uppers, to Ubisoft, UBE3, whatever they're calling it. E3 reaction. They're calling it UBE3, right? I think. Whatever they're calling it. This is our live reaction for the show. Before we get into it, we're about 5 minutes away from the start of the conference. What are we expecting? Are we expecting Splinter Cell? Are we expecting Far Cry 5?
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed?
Yes.
All these? All the above?
I don't know about Splinter Cell. I think we're going to obviously see a big focus on Assassin's Creed and Far Cry 5.
Yep, absolutely.
Those are their big, I think their big games they're going to be pushing. They'll have some surprises, I'm sure.
They'll have some stuff about South Park, too.
Yeah, definitely.
What do they start with?
What do they start with? I would probably say Assassin's Creed. Since
I'm going to
that's
guess...
the returning
I'm actually thinking they're going to do Far Cry.
I think they start with Just Dance.
That's not a bad idea.
They do, and the weekend comes out on stage.
That's how they always start, because they want to get people pumped up.
Yeah, that's not a bad call.
They want to get people pumped up. They'll get the weekend on stage.
It's been a returning franchise that they took off time away from, and everyone knows them for Assassin's Creed, but I could see Just Dance.
I think that you're actually going to see a switch up. I'm wondering, literally, pun intended, I think you're going to go see Rabbids Mario crossover.
They're going to open with it?
I forgot that's a thing.
Switch up. Hey.
I'm actually really excited to see that.
I don't know, man. That's a big thing that they're really trying to push. They're trying to
There's
capitalize
no way
on that.
open.
The Rabbids have been open thing. Maybe not. I don't know.
That's like a middle conference.
If that's a thing, yeah, it'll definitely be there, but I don't think they'll open with it.
Yeah.
Welcome to everybody in the room. Not My Temp. New name, I think. Welcome to the show. Everybody who's in here, we got 50 or so people in the room ready to react to Ubisoft. If you enjoy the stream at any point, just hit that heart button right here, twitch.tv/The Level Up Show. And if you want to support us even further, you could hit that sub button, help us get towards that partner spotlight, which is a sub goal of 80. Anything worth $5 more, we'll get a prize wheel spin, but it'll happen after the conference. This is going to be uninterrupted. We're going to be reacting for the next hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours to Ubisoft, because it was a long show last year.
Yeah.
Now that you brought up
though.
Mario vs. Rabbids or whatever it's called, I'm actually really excited to see what that whole thing's about.
Dude, like I don't know why. I just can't care about it at all. I never cared about the Rabbids. Like even when they brought back Rayman for the party game stuff, like I wanted to like it, but they really pushed the Rabbids as being like this fucking Despicable Me bullshit. Yeah. Like, and I don't care. I don't at all. And I really hope that it's not a wasted opportunity to really go back to the Mario RPG route, as well as work as a crossover with Ubisoft.
That's why I'm excited. Synthesizer brought it up right now. Rabbids is supposed to be in the vein of Mario RPG. Supposedly, yes, and that's why I'm excited. Mario RPG on the Super Nintendo is one of the best games on that console, in my opinion. So if they could kind of bring back those feelings, that would be great. On top of that, I've always compared it to sort of a lighthearted South Park. I feel like it's going to be very meta, very quirky, very clever. Okay. Hopefully it has the right sense of humor, and while also being a turn-based RPG. I don't know. I think it has potential to actually be a dark horse.
Who's hosting this?
Who's hosting?
I'm hoping Aisha Taylor is
still. Aisha Taylor she's not? Nope, she's not come back.
Mr. Caffeine.
Why?
I don't know if they asked her and she said no, or if they didn't even ask her.
Did she say something about it?
It was a news story. Yeah, she's not hosting this. That's what last I heard.
The only guy I remember besides her was Mr. Caffeine.
Yeah. Do
you remember him?
Yes.
Just super spazzy dude that was terrible.
Yeah, maybe someone in the chat knows if they announced somebody, but yeah, that was a story. She is not
really bummed me out right now.
Joel, what's his name?
He was a ton of fun.
Joel Osment?
No.
From Community?
From Community, yeah.
Oh my god.
He was such a dick.
Yeah, he was not good with Jeff Keighley. That was not a good look. So hopefully not that. I'll be honest, like Assassin's Creed, I'm excited about it, but now I'm much less excited because we already saw a good portion of it at Xbox.
Garzon, you're not alone though. I mean, according to your set, he said he's a little burnt out on Assassin's Creed. He's very little interest in the new one. Apparently, only 22% of us or something like that was.
No, you're not alone. That's only a popular opinion.
Right, it's a very loud opinion.
I'm excited for it. I love Assassin's Creed.
I'm right with you too.
Yeah,
this is going to be my jump back into it, I think.
I'll tell you what, I'm actually not that excited about Far Cry 5 because I'm personally a little burnt out on that.
Okay. I actually like the direction that they're taking with it.
I do too.
Because I think it's a little bit more diverse. It's going to be a grab for me.
Yeah.
Far Cry is an established franchise in my gaming lineup. Like I always put money aside for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you have those games that you put money aside for, whether it's every year, this is one of those.
Might be something down the road. Like I'll grab eventually once I'm like feeling that missing from my life. But I only recently, not that long ago, I think around.
Far Cry 4 is when you jumped in, I think, for the first time, wasn't it?
I played Far Cry 3 on PC, and then I played through Far Cry 4, and then I played through and platinumed Primal later, like late winter, early spring. So I'm just like coming off of that,
Yeah.
I'm good on Far Cry for now. Maybe this comes out.
By the time it comes out, you could.
Yeah, we'll
fine
see.
on it
For
again.
me, I really enjoy the route they're going and the risk that they're taking in doing that.
Me too.
But in all honesty, I don't want to be really a part of that world that they're.
Yeah.
Why?
I get that.
Just because of everything surrounding it right now, and it's just not something I really want to be a part of.
It's interesting to me. Like, I don't get that mindset.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, just because mostly because I don't share it. So I just don't get that mindset for the sheer fact of, like, it's the same as if it was overseas. Like, it's kind of a little bit
This is it.
double-sided.
Yeah, I know, I get it. And I think it's going to do really well, and I like that they're doing it. It's just not for me. It's not something I want to be a part of.
Here we go.
Here we go, Ubisoft! E3 2017. I thought for a second they were starting with Mario.
That's what I thought,
Yeah.
too. I was like, dude.
Thank you for the follow. Keep them coming, guys. Hit that heart button right here at twitch.tv/levelupshow if you enjoy the reaction today.
I like the new logo.
Yeah, it is nice.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
I fucking called
Wow,
Good on you.
surprise.
it. Fuck yeah,
Good for
man.
you, man. You definitely nailed that.
I know Ubisoft, I feel like.
Yeah, it seems like.
I agree it's good for them to start lighthearted. I thought it would be Just Dance, though.
Dude, they're definitely going for the Despicable Me route, though.
I don't like rabbits, and I fucking hate minions.
Haven't Rabbids been around before Minions?
I don't know.
I believe they have.
Probably. Well, definitely, but not in the version that they are thinking.
Oh, God. Nice. Maybe
Wow,
they're
I
just
can't believe
poking
I
at
called
it
that.
Because maybe they're not even going to show it off first. It's just like, okay, this leaked. Everybody knows
Right,
about
everybody
it. So.
knows about it.
Thank you. We've always wondered what could happen if our crazy rabbits were unleashed upon the world of Mario.
Really?
Today,
Always?
Right?
the dream is reality.
Oh my God!
We didn't know about this before.
Again, his French accent's just so
And
sexy.
To talk about this
Isn't it?
unexpected encounter, it is my great honor to welcome a very special guest,
Oh.
someone I truly admire.
If I swear to get,
Please.
say,
Yeah,
Dismay,
That's awesome!
Yes!
Awesome!
tell me that's a t-shirt gun.
That's
Oh my
really
god,
cool.
no, it's a Mega Man!
No, Mario actually has that in the game.
Get out of here.
Yeah, he's got a cannon.
It's like a bullet bill blaster.
That's
Oh, this is awesome. Everybody applauding him. This
Yeah,
is
this
great.
is super cool.
Great way to start.
They haven't had anyone at E3 proper in
Yeah?
how long? A few years.
Right. That's great.
This is definitely a really cool move.
His smile is infectious.
Yeah.
Right?
Thank you for coming.
Because he genuinely
We are
loves
so happy to have you
everything, I
today.
feel like.
So what have you brought with you?
well.
What did you bring?
This is a life-size replica of one of the weapons from this game.
Wow.
His English has gotten a little bit better, at least.
I
Yeah.
was just gonna say
I
that.
brought one for you.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you can see it in the artwork there. There it is. Mario holding the
That's so
cannon.
cool.
That's a photo op right there.
That's great.
That was amazing, dude. Are you kidding me? This is outstanding.
He can help
Yeah.
our conversation.
Okay.
これほらね、ゴーストリーコンのとちょっと違うでしょ。
These are a little bit different from the weapons you see in Ghost Recon.
Yeah, very different weapons for very different worlds. This
Fuck
one
you,
is,
Brad.
I think, very effective.
No
in
cringe.
This is
the
the right
world
kind of
Mario and
cringe.
Rabbids.
It's the
Yeah.
best thing.
So-
Them pointing guns and just laughing and smiling is what
Absolutely.
this whole thing is about.
Right,
Yeah.
that made me so happy seeing that.
I think that was Hip Hop Gamer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Hip Hop Gamer in the crowd.
Going on.
Oh, he's a
Of
YouTube guy.
Ubisoft's long-standing collaboration with Nintendo. You know, from the DS to the Wii, and more recently for the impressive launch of the Switch. You know, it has always been. We have always been inspired by Nintendo and by all the great work you have been able to do.
そうですね。本当にいつも UBI さんにはね協力いただいてありがとうございます。
Yes, thank you very much for all the work that we've been able to do together over the years with Ubisoft.
もうほら出会ってから
I
25
love that
年ぐらい経つん
Ubisoft
で
is
すよ
so
ね。
supportive of
it's already
Nintendo.
They
been
are.
25
They're
years
supportive
since
of
you and I
every new
first met.
console, really.
Yeah, well, that's
とかに
what.
来るたび
Well,
に
even especially
UBI さんの
Nintendo
ブー
though.
ス
When no one else
を
will,
して
Ubisoft
ビ
is
デオ
right
で
there.
撮ってもらって社内のビデオに登場したりしてましたね。
And every year at E3, you're kind enough to invite me to your booth, and we get to take lots of pictures and videos, and I've even recorded messages for Ubisoft employees in the past.
でそのたんびにね、なんか UBI の開発の皆さんのすごい任天堂ゲーム愛みたいなものを感じてきました。
So over the years, I've always felt the deep, heartfelt passion that Ubisoft developers have for Nintendo and its characters.
それは一方でね、僕は同じ開発者としてライバルですから、こう戦う姿勢で頑張ってきたんですけど。
But on the other hand, because we're both software developers, we've also looked at each other as kind of rivals and tried to see who could make the best software.
けどまあイブさんからラビッツの人形をもらったりいろいろして僕の席の前にもラビッツがいっぱいあるんですけども。
That's the craziest
ラビッツの
language,
ゲー
dude.
ムはすごく理解して
You
ま
imagine
す。
trying to learn?
But of course,
No, I
I've
hear
known
it's one of the
Rabbids
hardest
characters for many
languages
years,
to
and
learn,
I
yeah.
have many
What,
Rabbids
Japanese?
figures
Yeah.
decorating
Really?
my desk.
Yeah.
And so I've always been a fan of the characters and their humor.
だから今回の話があった時にラビッツがどんなユーモアをこうゲームの中で見せてくれるかすごい楽しみにしてたんですね。
So since this project first started, I've been very excited to see what kind of humor the Rabbids could bring to the Mario world.
でただダビデさんに会った時にね、ダビデさんに一つだけお願いしたんです。
And so when I met Davide-san, who is the creative director of this game,
Oh, the guy teared up. You can
That's
see.
great,
Yeah.
dude.
yes.
I love that. That's passion.
Yeah, that's
When I-
nice to see.
When I met Davide-san, I had just one
That's really
condition.
cool.
That's
for
nice.
this
Yeah,
game.
that's really
絶対
nice.
こうジャンプするゲームとか
Already
そういう
so far my
プラットフォーム
favorite
ゲームじゃなくて
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have to say.
10
Yeah.
minutes in.
Yeah, it's starting off real nice here.
作ってほしいとお願いし
I'm
ます。
feeling the
I said, whatever you
positivity.
do, don't try to make a jump game or a Mario platformer. Try to make a Mario game that has never been made before.
よかったですね。
And it's great.
And I can tell you, it was an exciting, very exciting challenge for all our teams. And I think we've done something you will love. So, thank you very much for giving us the chance to perform on this game.
はい、本当にこうヨーロッパで作るとこんなものができるのかとかね。それからUBI さんやっぱりアクションゲームをちゃんと作ってる会社なんで、こう単性のストラテジーゲームというもののちゃんとこうテンポのいいゲームが出来上がりました。
And so, of course, because the game is being made in Europe, it has a very unique flavor to it. And of course, Ubisoft is very good at making action games, but this game in particular has a great layer of strategy and tactics to it. But
What if
with
it's
a very
like
good pace.
XCOM?
Yeah, no, it's going to be.
From what I can
fresh,
tell,
actually.
it's
So,
turn-based, and you
no,
have a certain
let's
character that's new to the game called
welcome
Lumario
Xavier,
that
the
you
producer of the
use to
game,
direct your
and
characters.
he will show us the game. So thanks again.
Brad went from saying the cringeworthiest conference
Thanks
to
again.
the best conference so far.
Yeah,
I don't know where you sit,
it's the
bud.
feels, man. The feels.
Got a very movable chair right there.
I'm really excited to see what this looks like.
They already has spent
Finally,
triple the amount of time on it I thought they would.
finally
Yeah.
we can talk about this project.
Yeah, right.
So we've been working on this game for more than 3 years now, and
Wow.
to be at E3 today, on this stage, it's just super exciting. So, what is this game exactly? So Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle is a tactical adventure, exclusive for the Nintendo Switch, and
That's
let's
a
check
bad
right
name.
away some gameplay.
Kingdom Battle. You don't like it?
Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle? No,
No.
not at all.
I don't hate it.
I mean, it's just a lot. And when I just like Super
So the
Mario
rabbit-
Kingdom
Look at the
Battle.
one rabbit dressed as
Teleported
Peach.
into
Come on.
The Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah, it's
and
super
it made
cute.
the world completely unstable and chaotic. So Mario, as a true hero, wants to save the day, but this time with some new friends.
Do I hear a dog barking? Am I crazy?
You sure did.
No, it's Bogey upstairs going nuts. I'm surprised you guys can hear that though.
Hokage, you should have gotten a Switch before too.
Says the world's biggest Switch hypocrite.
Yep,
They don't really
owning
know
it.
each other's, but in the end, they will.
So
form
it looks
this,
like you are in
new
direct control
team
of
Yeah.
your characters, which I was a little concerned
save the
about.
Mushroom
Right.
Kingdom.
I'm expecting some Switches to go on sale this week once they announce more stuff. I'm gonna grab mine finally.
Yeah,
but it
you
looks
are?
like you have like a line of characters, and the two behind you are just following you. Kind of like old school RPGs, actually.
Yeah.
They used to do that in old school RPGs. Like Final Fantasy VIII, for instance, your characters would just follow right behind you.
This has a very like Banjo-Kazooie vibe to it.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm talking about? With,
Yeah,
like, the
a
way
little
the
bit.
world's set
With the
up
tropical
and the
setting. Yeah, that was
well, not
there.
even the tropical setting, but just like the way that they're handling the
And
the
as the
view
game is
and the
a
character.
turn-based tactical adventure game, combat is a really big part of the concept. So you'll fight wave after wave of rabbit that somehow turn bad, and what we see here is just the very beginning of the game, so it will be perfect to talk about the combat basics. So the two flags you see on the screen here is to tell you this is a battlefield zone.
Yeah,
So
they
switch
said
from
it was
exploration mode to
40%
battle
exploratory, 60% turn-based, I want to
The
say.
blue
Something
zone
like that.
is
Yeah,
your
so it's
zone of
very- it's
movement,
probably
so you
very
move
much like
anywhere you want in
XCOM.
that zone.
where you can either do live
can
or
also
you can do.
use-
Yeah, look,
Battlefield
it's literally like you're pointing yourself
ingredients,
to
It is
a point on the
XCOM
field.
with Mario.
So Rabbit
That's
Luigi here
pretty cool.
using
I'm
half
That's
hoping I
also
can
kind
get
of
into this.
how Transistor was.
And
set up.
Yeah,
we
Transistor
also
did it
have
too.
what we call team jump. So by jumping on your teammates, you can expand your zone of movement.
Okay, so you can
That's
double how
kinda
far you can
cool.
go.
Using
That's
Mario,
cool.
she's able to flank the enemy.
Oh wow, that like looks
So
like
you
Super
can
Mario
also
RPG right now.
attack the enemy
This really
behind
looks like
that
Super Mario
cover and
RPG with the
expose them by
isometric view and
destroying
everything.
that cover, which is really interesting in terms of strategy because for the next turns, you'll be open for
Dude, this
attacks.
is
And last but
really
not least,
cool. Okay,
techniques.
this is not all
So
what I
from
thought it was going to be, and I'm
defensive
really on
ones,
board with it now.
like Rabbit Peach shield boost, or offensive ones like Mario's Hero Sight. He's able to attack the enemy even if it's not his turn, as soon as the enemy moves.
Bye.
So this is a very core aspect of the game itself. So you mix and match attack options, movement abilities, techniques, but we also have other ingredients such as pipes, rabbit pipes. So those give you a good move to flank the enemy. So here, for example, Rabbit Luigi goes into the pipe, out of the pipe, dash the enemy, goes for Mario, team jump,
Nice.
land behind the enemy in one single movement sequence, and then finish off the enemy.
That's kind of, dude, this is so cool.
Yeah, the crowd likes it.
And what we see here is actually explosive cover. So those have many type of super effects, and this one was a push effect. So you can push heroes or
Yeah, seriously, this is like a
enemies,
level up
boundaries.
screen. We can see experience
So
points
again,
and everything.
this is just a
Oh,
glimpse
they
into the
fast forwarded.
basics of the
Damn, I
game.
wanted to see
And
that.
As you progress into the game,
Which
you
says
have
to me,
more
yes.
tactic tools.
Probably, yeah.
You'll be able to do more combo setups.
Looks really pretty
You'll be
too.
able
Yeah,
to
the
use
animation
different
is
type of
really
heroes,
well
different
done.
Oh,
type
look at that,
of
that's the
weapons.
best.
There you go, dude.
It's the best.
In order to battle your
I'm
way
really
to,
liking
Kingdom.
this.
I told you, man. I told you it had potential.
Yeah, this is cool. This is not something I'll play, but it's really cool.
If I had a Switch, I would get this game.
Yeah. Dean looks pissed. I don't think he's pissed.
Oh, man,
I think
look
he's
at-
just like,
No, I'm not pissed at all. That's just I have an angry face.
Dean has resting RDF,
Yeah, sometimes.
resting dick face.
Sometimes I definitely do.
Even like the advancement tree and everything. Oh man, look at this! Like this is crazy. That's cool.
Looks a lot cooler than I thought it would.
Yeah, I like that. I'm definitely on board now.
Good
I
way to
was
start
not
the
before,
stream for sure.
but
I think everybody's just so happy right now. That just
Yeah.
made everybody so happy.
we just brought a sense of
And
like
that's-
joy with him.
Yeah,
as he
childhood
wasn't
wonder.
seeing-
Yeah.
into the game itself. But first and foremost, this is a project done with passion, with our hearts. So
They have
it would not
amiibos, I
exist
think.
Otherwise, so
Yep.
we
That's
just
kinda
can't
funny.
wait for you guys to try the game at E3 this week. For those who are not at E3, you'll see online coverage, videos, and surprises. So
Oh, they're telling you
have a
exactly
great
what's
conference.
next. and
Have a
stuff.
great E3. Thank you.
That's
cool.
interesting.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we're not getting a date, but I think we're gonna get it tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, according to the leak, it's like September or something, right?
Yeah, I'll bet you we'll get the date tomorrow.
And all the
Yeah.
cutscenes look like this and stuff. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it's really, really well done. I have to say, I fucking hate rabbits, though. I do. I hate that they're a thing.
This is the only time where I don't hate them. I feel like.
They mesh well with Mario, I feel.
I mean, Nintendo probably could have done this with their own, like, little Shy Guys or something like that instead of just fun.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, and I think if Switches go on sale this week, I don't know if I'll be able to use it, but Jen told me when I see them next, grab one because she wanted to get that for me for graduation.
Nice. Dude, some selfies.
Yeah, I like Rabbids more than Minions. I'll give them that.
Nice, Yoshi's in this. Alright, that's cool.
Of course the
That's why.
Yoshi's there.
Well, I mean, they didn't say
Luigi's
anything
in there,
about it.
Yoshi's in there, Peach is in there. And then you got the Rabbids versions of those. Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool.
There's Luigi. Oh wow, it's got a Donkey Kong tie on. August 29th, not even September. Man.
I'm looking forward to
Talk
that
about a quick
now.
turnaround. Not even 3 months away.
Yep.
Awesome.
That is great.
Yeah, very cool.
Nice way to start. You can tell, just like the crowd is in like a great mood now too, and like it's making everything more positive.
Game director for Assassin's Creed Origins.
I like
Waited
the
a long time to say
hieroglyphics
that.
with the Assassin's logo in it.
Yeah.
Almost 10 years ago, I, as many of you, fell in love with a game. That game took us to the Third Crusade. And we fell in love again when it took us to the Italian Renaissance. Over the years, this amazing series has taken us to the American Revolution, the French Revolution, Victorian London, and of course, to the Republic of Pirates. For the
I was gonna
10-year
say, how you just gonna
anniversary
not
of
talk about
Assassin's
fucking
Creed,
Black Flag?
for our fans, for ourselves, and for all newcomers, we wanted to go back, very far back, to show how it all began.
Oh, so this is like
Since Black
supposed to be
Flag,
like the
over the
origin,
last
really,
3.5
truly,
years.
the origins.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like the
Poured
first
our
Assassins.
our
Oh,
talent,
nice.
our
Very
passion
cool.
Into bringing the land of pyramids, pharaohs, and mummies to life, to bring ancient Egypt to life. Now, Egypt challenged us. It fundamentally challenged us to reinvent what it means to be Assassin's Creed. And over the next
Once
few
again, that
days, you will
tiny
see,
logo on the shirt
play,
is
and
It's
feel
awesome,
good.
yeah.
I like it.
this
Cool shirt.
reinvented experience. I am deeply honored and proud to be here representing the amazing work of a phenomenal team.
No, I don't think
And
Desmond is
thrilled
involved in this at all.
to finally be able to show
Yeah,
you
they said that. I
this
think they said that he
beast.
wasn't.
They said
We have been
there
building.
will be present day stuff, but not the
Without
storyline that
further
you know.
ado, here is a taste of Egypt.
I'm excited about this.
Yeah, I want to see how they show it differently than when we saw it at Xbox.
I hope they can sway people from that poll, you know?
Yeah, 26%.
Because this
Only
looks really cool to
want
me.
it.
I would hate for this not to do well, because it looks great.
Show me some camel riding.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be a copyright claim.
Probably, yeah.
Flash across your screen, got you in the air.
I like all the wildlife that they're incorporating.
Well, I like that that's been a thing though. Like, they saw people's reactions to it in 3. Like, okay, we can work on this.
They're really showing it here. I mean, has it ever been this
No.
present?
Not this diverse.
That's the closest it's been to that involved is probably Black Flag. with
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hunting the different like, whales and things.
First one where you can actually swim underwater too, isn't it?
You could
In Black Flag.
in Black
Flag,
Flag,
yeah.
but not like it was like designated zones.
Mm-hmm.
You could get off your boat and swim like from island to island, but not go like completely down everywhere. I think
it looks like this one is. You just if there's water, you can go under.
Yeah,
this looks good.
Yeah, it looks really attractive.
Thank you.
Like everything is just really grabbing my attention so far.
As an extra treat, let's check in with home base, where we're gonna get a glimpse of what you'll see right after the UB conference.
Hey there, folks. Chris Waters here at the home base with Hanny Duong and Carl Lewitt, producer on Assassin's Creed Origins at Ubisoft Singapore. Carl's here to give us a look at the gameplay of the game. We're going to be entering the open world. We've got a ton more to show you, but Carl, kick it off. Give us a little taste here.
Big humps.
Here we are in the open world of Egypt. This is the demo that we will be showing on the show floor here at E3. Bayek is riding into the Fayoum, one of the regions in Egypt, the most southernmost region. It's a beautiful area. We've come in from the desert, moving towards this Lake Morris. And let's have a little exploration around here using our Eagle scene.
Why is this?
I think they're saying that after the stream ends, they're gonna, they're more live gameplay coming after the show. They're just giving you like an idea of where to check out the gameplay later. So we're not gonna have gameplay during the conference.
Yeah, you are right now. There it is.
If this counts, yeah.
Yeah, so Seino is looking into this military camp and tagging.
This is kind of cool though.
Here.
I like this. It's very Far Cry.
It's super cool. I don't know why it needs to be off screen though. When we know they have on screen footage because we saw it yesterday.
Be sure to tune in right after the conference. Chris and I and Carl here will be right here. Ash will be joining us as well. You won't want to miss it.
That 30 minutes live gameplay feed is coming up after the show, but
I'm surprised, man, that Xbox got the gameplay premiere like that.
Yeah.
Very surprised.
Me too.
Absolutely.
That's it for now. Thank you. Thank you.
That's probably what we're saying Battlefront should have done though.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Conference, live stream from our home base, and for those of you here at E3, please
cool
come to the Ubisoft booth where you can live this new experience.
It's interesting that they actually say PS4, PS4 Pro, Xbox One, Xbox One X, and PC.
Like, just say
like they're all different consoles.
Yeah.
Platforms.
Weird times.
Yeah.
We're living in.
Times they are a-changing.
Now, is this going to be more of that or something new?
I think this is something new
I
now.
think it's something new, yeah.
Very surprised at the
I like the new logo sound.
minimal Assassin's Creed.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Okay.
Spider-Man. What if everyone's just doing Spider-Man?
Well,
the crew.
Looks freaking good. Yeah, I think this might be the crew.
Yeah.
Nathan Drake stars in the crew.
Shit.
What's
Need for Speed.
What's the read?
No, that wouldn't be Need for Speed.
On the crew.
I know some people that really enjoyed it. Only a few though. I just didn't know that many people that played it. But the people that did seem to enjoy it.
Yeah, they love it. It was basically it was kind of a rival to Drive Club. What Drive Club was supposed to be, you play with friends, you race with friends, you have a Drive Club, or a crew of people that you do tasks with.
Yeah, Kelly, that's what I thought too. I was like, maybe it's Inception. The world's like bending on top of itself.
Inception, the game.
It's beautiful looking cinematics.
Yeah, CGI at least, right?
I'm sure the game will look good though.
I guess it did well enough for them that they're making a sequel. I didn't know for sure that if it did that well. Yeah, so what's that all about?
Was that always involved, like a social aspect?
Yeah, it's very social. I don't know about like uploading your videos and all that.
Race within the race.
Crazy Like says I hated the crew.
Oh, and there's a wreck. The cars are crawling up. Our champion swerves around it brilliantly. Now that's the skill that wins no matter what the engine, no matter what the track.
I feel like they put a lot of work into this cinematic.
Yeah.
Which sucks is I feel like we've established many times we don't need more cinematics, we need more gameplay.
Yeah, especially for a game like this, right? It's cool with the cinematic and all. But.
Like, yeah, absolutely. I think this should have been a closing part for a conversation on the crew.
So it's a long.
Right, it's not a short one.
Yeah, we'll have to see if they follow it up with some gameplay.
I thought the Mario Rabbids cinematic at the end there was a bit long as well, personally.
Yeah, you're just being negative.
I'm just saying. That was long. You disagree? After they showed the gameplay to go into that long ass CGI.
I liked everything to do with it, so I think that might also be.
Yeah,
I
thought it was a great looking game. I just thought it was. I'm just saying, if we're going to be criticizing that, then you would have to talk about that. That was just as long.
2 years back, the crew took the driving genre out there to the big, wide, open world of the USA. Thanks to our players, we have taken this iconic vision to the next level. They showed us what they liked and what they wanted to see in the futures. Now, it's time to take it way beyond driving. I am Stéphane Bellet, creative director. This is the crew.
The way he places his pauses between sentences and words is very smooth.
Yes.
Thank you.
Smooth operator.
In the US, motorsports are louder, bigger, edgier than anywhere else in the world. Drivers and fans meet across the country and celebrate a common passion for all things motorized. Now's your chance to join in.
Kelly's having a stroke.
Kelly's the wall operator.
I'm not sure what she's talking about at all.
She's talking about her. She's the operator, and I called him the smooth
operator. Oh, got it.
Hey, that's me! Where? You're in Ubisoft? In-game footage. Wow. Now we've got Lord also getting copyrighted.
God damn, man.
Jesus. Ubisoft, why are you doing this to us?
Just keep talking. Just keep going. Just talk over it. Maybe our voices will be louder than the actual
seriously,
song.
we got to talk over the copyright claim,
God
guys.
damn, that's the helicopter. I like it.
Yeah,
I like
it's gorgeous. Well, look at those trees.
I don't know how I can do.
No, seriously.
That actually looks really good.
Yeah, that does. That was good. It was really good. Everything looks great.
You see the weather effects?
Playing some weather. Yeah. Very good.
That was awesome.
Yeah, really
we did that pretty well. I'm very interested to see if that actually worked.
Skidding on rooftops, burning asphalt, and
Kristen's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, graphically, this is a step up from what I saw with the first game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is this in-game?
This is in-game, yeah.
Supposedly
Holy
everything
shit.
in here, well, I don't know, they did say it before on the screen and now it doesn't. So I'm not sure what,
Yeah, I don't think they suddenly went to non-in-game footage. This is all in-game footage.
I don't know, dude. Xbox said that everything was on the Xbox One X and it was really on a PC, so I don't trust anything anymore.
I believe it. I think this looks...
That
you
looks-
can tell.
That looks like... Yeah, that's in-game. I can see that.
It looks damn good.
Looks pretty good, yeah. More like you be pretty, right?
Yeah.
Because it looks so. Because everything looks so good.
Yeah.
So.
Kelly, you should have been like, "Hey, that's my car."
Boats.
Boats and hose.
Yes. Ah, there it is.
Where are the hose at?
I don't fully understand
what the crew's about.
Yeah, to you guys.
It's like an open world racing game, kind of like
it's
Horizon.
open world?
I think.
Yeah. And I think there's missions that you partake in where you can, like, get away with.
This is impressing me. That first-person stuff with the speedboats here, man, that looks good.
Yeah, this looks great.
I like this. I like what I see. I really just wish I was more in the racing games.
Split Maniac, Bryce, I know is real into the crew. He's probably really liking this.
Really?
This is pre-downgrade, of course, says Rick.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
it is a Ubisoft game,
Ubisoft is known for their downgrades, but
I feel like because I hitched my wagon to Need for Speed at such a young age, like I just can't veer off.
I gotcha.
You know?
I don't know, dude. The open worldness of this is really intriguing to me. Like with the planes now too.
We're complaining about how everything's open world.
I wasn't. You guys might have been.
I didn't say shit about it, and you're the only other one that was down here.
I say that. I know for sure. I say that. That's my thing. And I stick by that. I'm tired of open world.
Oh, I absolutely get it.
In a racer, I just don't need it to be open world, really. I mean, aren't they all anymore?
A lot are. But that was like the thing with Drive Club, because they came out right around Forza Horizon. Everybody's like, No, Drive Club's a huge step back. You can't not do open world anymore. I was
Guys,
like,
there's more music
I don't
again.
know about that. I think it's just
Need
fine
for
to do
Speed's
circuit
been
races.
open world since Hot Pursuit, and maybe before.
Yeah, I don't know.
That looked great, though.
Yeah, beautiful looking game. Early 2018, so.
You can only, I mean, that's, you know, I don't think it's that odd for, like, people to find their racer and just have that.
Yeah, stick with it. Yeah, absolutely.
You know? 'Cause there's so many, it seems like.
Johnny, don't be a negative Nancy already.
High-octane contests await you. Take the lead on modernation. You've had a glimpse of the crew 2.
I didn't really have to say that.
For beta access.
Really?
Or play the demo at the booth.
I just want this guy to talk all the time.
It's
Like, I want him to narrate my life.
No, and they, so we didn't even mention they went with no host at all, just people from their company. Which is a fun way to go.
Yeah, it's working out
probably
so far.
saving them a lot of money, too.
Yeah, I like it.
They probably are.
Hopefully they can keep this rhythm and not do any awkward, like, sit on the couch on stage.
So far, I'm enjoying the pacing.
Yeah.
What is this?
Thor.
You never know, man. You never know. Oh,
there it is.
Yeah.
We all wanted to be superheroes for the same reason.
Okay, you said Thor, and bam, South Park superheroes comes up.
Close enough.
This was started by you. We aren't the ones who walked out of the fucking franchise, Mysterion. Why would the Freedom Pals help us? We send a spy, someone in our group who pretends to want to switch sides and join Freedom Pals. Somebody who they don't know very well. All that's fair in love and war, Freedom Pussies.
No problems, new kid. Whatever you did last night got a lot of people's attention. Bad people. If you need information, just know you can rely on.
What if this ends up being like Ultimate
Call Girl. Her name was Call Girl.
We have to choose a side.
Yeah, it's possible.
We're gonna rip you apart. Dude, Mysterion is pissed at you, new kid. Hello, Toolshed. Toolshed is a gadgeteer class visionary archetype and a butt-fucking traitor.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Wow.
You must listen to me. Get out of my head, Timmy. Your franchise is going nowhere. Face the truth, Eric. You guys are kind of douchebags. He just called us douchebags in my mind.
He did?
Wow.
But who?
Wow, they said butt fucking.
Yeah, dude. To the same audience that they showed Super Mario.
I know.
It was wild.
Wow.
Oh man, fuck our swear jar.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm excited about that. I gotta see. It's the gameplay that they've showed is kind of hard to wrap my head around, but I'm excited. For
This feels Splinter Cell-y, dude.
That's what I'm hoping.
Splinter.
There was this sort of synergy of, well, we're looking to do something interesting in VR, and we've got this division, and you're looking to
creative
sort of bring,
director.
you know, what sense you have of storytelling within, and put that into.
He's becoming more and more involved in games.
You for the first time as a player, feel like you are in.
Did he start his own studio?
I think he might have actually. Yeah.
Word for it. We want you to take off the gear and still feel unsettled.
Lisa Whalen, I know the name though.
VR related?
Yeah, they said VR.
Oh, they said VR. Okay. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Keep them coming, guys.
Whilst working with Ubisoft, we stumbled across some fascinating research that had begun in the late 90s. Essentially, neuroscientists had figured out a way to upload brain data, trauma, emotions, memories, to the digital space. Now, we've gone
it's like your movie idea.
Yeah, seriously. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is what I feel like I'm watching right now.
One such test subject. So we'd like you to come and join us and experience the Walter test case for yourself.
Not as another character, but for me.
Again.
What you're experiencing is a recorded consciousness. It's not unlike watching a movie, so no matter how real it may seem, it can't hurt you. You are completely safe.
This is like that episode of Black Mirror.
Yeah, it really is. Well, Transference. That seems like a cool way to do VR.
Yep, absolutely.
The vibe that I'm getting from it, at least.
Interesting.
Very.
I wonder what it's going to come to. I mean, I know VR, but like what VR? Like PS4?
Yeah, I don't know. They didn't say.
It's a cool tease.
Yeah, I like the idea of just using like real cinematics
and
trying to make you feel like you have like maybe get like real-time actors and these and make it feel like you're playing a movie, like you're involved in this experience.
Yeah.
And now, I'm happy to share a new surprise with you. Building on the legacy of one of our most popular worlds, the super talented teams of Ubisoft Singapore came up with something really, really unique. So I want you to see that and enjoy. Thank you.
This looks like something that is not known and has not leaked.
This is not, I don't think this is being leaked at all, whatever it is.
Men from all over the world sail the treacherous trade routes of the Indian Ocean.
Are they gonna do the Pirates
The riches in their
spin-off?
holds fuel their dreams of power and fortune. While
Well, like for
Everyone was, they talked about like the Black Flag. People liked it so much they were gonna maybe spin it off.
That would be
Dude,
cool.
that would be badass if they do. It's a new, I think
it's definitely a pirate game.
He said the word pirates.
Yeah, it's a pirate game.
Oh my gosh, I really hope.
Yeah, I'll be honest, like a dedicated pirate game that's not an Assassin's Creed game.
Or Sea of Thieves?
Yes, please. And not Sea of Thieves. No, like, sorry, no.
Dude, that's the same animations as Assassin's Creed for the first trailer.
I mean, just the way they're positioning this
everything,
naval combat is.
This definitely has to be that. That's so good.
What is it gonna be though?
Pirates.
Yeah, like I want to see the title because he said
it's gonna be pirates, dude. He just said it.
The way he implied it though was almost like they were bringing back like an old Ubisoft franchise.
Well, right. So I'm glad that you thought.
He's in one of our most popular worlds. Everybody fucking loved Black Flag, and they were all about that like combat on the sea and stuff.
I don't think they'll do a Black Flag 2. I don't think they'll.
No, I think this is gonna be like that.
I just saw a hawk.
Concept and
yeah.
Did I just see that?
Yeah, there was a hawk.
Is it like Black Flag gonna become like its own?
Yeah, maybe it's just called Black Flag. Like.
This is fucking dope.
Oh, she's fucked.
Dude.
People are saying they saw an Assassin's Creed flag.
Wow.
Logo.
I'm glad that. Okay.
Are they just announcing like the next Assassin's Creed, or is?
Maybe.
No, it's a spin-off. It has to be.
Let's see.
It's a new
Skull
IP.
and Bones.
Nice, man.
That's cool.
Sick,
though.
dude.
I
Fuck
like
yes.
this a lot.
They're making sure it's known though that it's inspired by Assassin's Creed by
Yeah.
including that flag
Right.
in there and stuff. That's awesome. That
really
is so
fucking cool. Hell yes. Are you kidding? This is fucking awesome.
I hope they
This is the pirate game I want.
Right?
100%.
That's how long the average pirate survived a lawless life on the seas during the golden age of piracy.
Jeez.
Live fast.
I'm Justin Farron, the creative
Goddamn.
director for Skull and Bones.
Thanks, Steve.
And this is your chance to not just
Pirate's
survive,
life for me, Mike.
but to climb the food chain and surpass the legend
Yeah,
of
seriously, like
every
that's the
pirate
kind of shit I'm
who
talking
ever
about. Like I
sailed
just
the
be
high
riding on my
seas.
ship and have my crew
Since
singing
bringing
pirate
innovative
songs
naval
and shit.
combat
Right.
to Assassin's Creed,
Yo, collecting
we at
those
Ubisoft
songs.
Singapore
Wait, hang on. I
have
want
set
to
out
see
to
what
bring
he
you
says
the
about this.
ultimate pirate experience. A tactical action game where we take that naval combat to the next level, mastering the ocean and its winds at the helm of ships armed to the teeth.
What?
Skull and Bones takes
Upgradable
place in a
combat.
shared systemic world where you can sail solo or form
Is
a
it
gang
all
of
in the
pirates
sea?
with your friends.
You can
And
form a
together,
gang of pirates with your
terrorize
friends.
the trade routes of the Indian Ocean. Season after season, you'll collaborate and compete with other bloodthirsty players.
Oh, it's multiplayer.
Even execute ruthless betrayals in order to become the ultimate pirate kingpin. Now I'm proud to share with you the Loot Hunt, one of Skull and Bones' 5 versus 5 team-based PvP modes.
This is cool as shit, dude.
We've just
is this multiplayer you would play?
I wonder if this is only multiplayer.
If I can just hook up with people online and not have to have like a fucking squad, then yeah.
There are other pirates also looking to plunder the PvP disputed waters of the Indian Ocean.
I'm curious if it has a campaign, or if it's just going to be, you know, a competitive 5v5 system or something like that.
The Priscilla's Shallows of Madagascar, located on the cusp of a bustling trade route, it is the perfect place for an ambush.
So it's just way into like the naval combat aspect.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like you really be like going off the boat much.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a bummer for me.
Victory goes to the team with the most loot at the end of the hunt.
Yeah, that's the only fear I have. Asmodeus is this going to be another For Honor, where it's very niche.
For Honor did really well, dude.
It did, but it's still very niche. Like, especially the player base now is small.
I'm just talking about NPD-wise, it was like #2, and it's one of the best-selling games of the entire year.
It is best to split up. Some going inland, others
Ubisoft has like the secret.
Wait, some going inland and other going to the open sea.
Each warship has unique strengths. The frigate's hull is reinforced, its arsenal equipped with numerous culverin cannons. The brigantine is devastating up close, with a battering ram designed to break any resistance. The sloop of war kills from afar, with its crippling long-ranged mortars and
copied
precise
exactly
long
from.
cannons.
Yeah, it's Black Flag.
It being pirates like does so much for me personally though.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? Like For Honor couldn't have given a fuck.
I'll be honest, like this might not be what I want.
It's not exactly what I wanted, but it's still really a cool idea.
It's cool. It's a cool concept and all. I kind of wish that it was like an actual, you know, campaign, a story and all that.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Traveling a world.
The team that escapes with the most loot claims victory.
Yeah, I understand it's just one of the modes, Pro Ball, but
I think we're talking about like
just the implication so far seems to be that this is focused
on
traveling the seas and,
right.
and all that, fighting other ships and all that.
This is cool. Yeah, I gotta imagine a lot of people are excited about this right now.
Yeah.
This looks really cool to me.
Yeah, this looks great, dude.
With its heavily reinforced hull, our frigate swoops in to save the day, bearing the brunt of the damage.
Would you think that you can like actually swing onto the other guy's ships and do sword combat?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's always awesome.
That's what I want to see because that's one of my favorite parts of Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Yeah, and this time you're not fighting off against NPCs. You're fighting off against actual players.
Right. This is PvP only. Right.
To take her down.
And especially like imagine getting together your crew on your ship. You got like 20 people and they're all fighting.
Yeah.
Like, again, it's not for me, but like, oh man, there's gonna be a lot of people that eat this up.
Yeah, if this is what it's about, like multiplayer centric, I have to keep my eye on it at the very
With the enemy
least.
ship's broadside now vulnerable, our frigate rushes in to board her.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's super fucking cool.
But do you do anything in that?
I think it depends on what the ship is. Like if it's just being controlled by the computer or NPCs, then I guess you just jump on and take it.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can actually fight other players though in hand-to-hand.
Like if you can't
sword combat
onboard your ship and explore the islands and everything like that, I'm gonna be a little disappointed.
Yeah, same.
I
still think
that's
it's cool, but
what's going on here? But
Pirate hunters have been sent in, signaling the end of the hunt. They target
yeah, Rick, I saw it too. There was one player name on the ship. Probable, yeah. I mean, personally, I would like a single-player campaign and this.
Yeah.
But, you know.
This looks really cool to me. I agree. I don't know if I'd be getting this if it's only this.
Yeah.
It's still really cool, and I'm glad it's being made because it's different. It's unique, I feel like.
To buy time for the frigate who carries the most loot.
Ideally, this is just the multiplayer mode of the game.
It would also be really cool if you could, like, if you started off as like a scrub and you built yourself up into like a captain, and almost if they took like the Nemesis system, Shadow Mortar, but with real people, like how like someone was mentioning Barbossa from Pirates, like how he has that like rivalship with Jack Sparrow. If you could do that with another player in this, that would be fucking crazy.
Fuck, I have 2 things in here.
Super cool.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to learn more. I want to know.
Good for them, dude.
Yeah, great idea to take that system though and create a new IP.
Thank you all very much. I'd like to invite you to play the Loot Hunt at the Ubisoft booth at E3, and please register for our live phases online. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention: the world of Skull and Bones is one that evolves. When you act, it reacts.
Kiss the girls, my lips would grow a moldy. Way ho away, we'll haul away.
Dude, if this is like
if there's Kraken and shit in this,
yeah, dude.
Yes.
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 Oh my god, that's awesome.
It's like they listened to my commentary on Sea of Thieves.
Fall 2018.
That's awesome.
From fall 2018 to everything.
Hey, Super Dave, how you doing, man? Welcome to the show.
Pretty cool, man. Solid fucking conference.
Just Dance, I guess, now?
Off to a great start here.
Right?
Just I think I saw some
people like positioned out there.
You're getting ready to dance.
Yeah, there you go. Where's the weekend?
Let's dance.
Bring me the weekend.
Dance,
I want to see it happen now.
Dance.
Oh no, the Jabberwockies? No, something else. Just as is that World Combat?
I think these are the guys. Are they the ones that were from America's Got Talent?
Yeah, Jamiroquai. Wait, no, that's the singer.
I think Automaton or whatever their names are. I think these guys were from America's Got Talent.
Hey, Rubik's Son. And Tori Danny.
Hey, everybody. Welcome. Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Next up's Far Cry, I think so.
Yeah.
Well, coming up was Far Cry and Assassin's Creed.
Okay. Assassin's Creed again?
That's what it said.
Really?
No, I don't know if
Maybe that means the post-show.
That might have been for yeah.
So they're probably going to close with Far Cry 5.
Maybe, yeah.
It's like Kristen Wiig. That is a janky looking panda bear right there.
Fucked up amalgamation of a creature.
This is the thing people want to record with their phones. Oh, God.
What's that?
You know what that is?
It's not The Weeknd.
It's La La Land is what it is.
Who?
It's La La Land. That was 100% La La Land. The yellow dress and him wearing the tie and shirt.
What's up, Baby Rexha?
I have no idea who this is. Never would have guessed her. I guess they're gonna have some La La music in this, I would imagine. If they have somebody on stage that looks just like La La Land characters.
She's not very good, is she?
I said that too the other year, and I got yelled at for it.
I don't really give a fuck. I don't think she's that good.
I don't even know who she is, so whatever.
Hey everyone, I'm BB Rexa, and Just Dance 2018 is out this October on all consoles. Bye!
At least they didn't spend too much time on it.
Yeah.
Do they really need to at this point? It
No,
comes
I
out
feel
every
like they
year.
know that
Like,
it's-
Dustin
God
says,
damn
"Thick
it,
ass white girl."
Dustin.
I mean,
She was thick.
I was for sure thinking it.
She definitely was thick.
If we're just gonna be real, I was definitely thinking it.
The most high-tech company in the world has unlocked the mobile phone's true potential so that it can do what it was truly meant to do.
We are playing Cowboys and Indians.
Yeah, the audio sync did go off again. If you guys want me to refresh it, this is probably a good time to do it. Actually, you want me to do it right now?
I don't know what the fuck it is.
The audio sync
this
went off
looks
again.
kind of interesting, and I would play.
Okay, I'll wait.
Was it a mobile?
Yeah, it's a mobile game though.
This new kid puts me to shame.
Versus choir boys.
What?
Phone destroyer!
Okay, I have no idea what it is. Cool, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna refresh real quick.
Wait.
I mean, we're gonna have to pick a time to do it.
Okay.
Probably should have did it when you told him not to do it. So now we're fucked. Is what I'm
It
trying
takes
to get
a
at.
second. Or Twitch is the slowest thing in the world right now. Alright.
Nova took us to the stars.
Great. They announced the Marvel game.
What is
We
this?
had no idea what was waiting for us.
Space.
Space, the final frontier. Another Star Trek game.
It consumes everything in its path.
I'm guessing this is a new IP?
Before. Go show them what it can do.
Oh!
Oh. Of course. I don't care.
No, what are we looking at?
Are those amiibos?
It's like an advanced. It looks like that Marvel game with all the figures.
I got it. Disney Infinity?
No, the other one that no one bought.
Breaking atmosphere.
That's literally the only Marvel game with all the figures.
There's another one.
Name it.
I've seen it 8,000 times. Like Marvel.
HeroClix?
Yeah, no, it's like HeroClix. It's very similar to it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Hey, buddy.
Bogey, calm down, dude.
You seem very excited about something, Bogey.
What's up?
They are resisting ice barrage. Linking fire loadout.
Hey.
We're up against impossible odds, but together we will adapt.
That's why I was excited. You won't make it. Alright, that's kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah, like, isn't this very risky?
Yep.
I mean,
given how
these are not
even
doing
Legos,
that well anymore.
Right,
Yeah.
Lego's even rumored to be canceled this year.
They're announcing.
This is rumored that it's the last one.
They have new stuff coming. Oh, it's like this.
So they were finished. Yeah, they were gonna push out whatever they had created, and then that was it.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Matt Rose, producer
I had heard
at
that
Ubisoft
as well.
Toronto.
Which
Like many of
kind
you,
of sucks, but
I grew up in the 80s.
Can't say I didn't see it coming.
Obsessed with sci-fi,
I'm happy that
animation,
they're still doing
Last Day's on
traditional Lego games.
and of course,
That too, yeah.
all the really cool toys.
That's all I really wanted from them.
At Ubisoft Toronto, we built a team with a genius behind this amazing childhood.
Yeah, she won 1,000% did.
Hi.
Starlink, Battle for Atlas.
I think Evie just said hi for the first time.
She definitely
was
said
that her
hi.
first time?
Yeah.
He said hi and she went,
Hi.
Star system.
There you go. She did it again.
She was just about to do it again.
Hi.
Hi.
Probably not the best time to do this.
Adapt to
It was
new
amazing.
challenges on the fly.
I don't know, dude. During this game, I think it's the perfect time to do this.
To take on a huge Legion Prime. Search for ancient secrets lost on the worlds of Atlas, or outrun outlaws through an asteroid field. Freedom is at the core of Starlink Battle for Atlas. Collect your way with both physical Starship collectibles and digital versions available, and even take your game on the go using the power of Nintendo Switch.
Once again, Ubisoft being really great about supporting the Switch.
Switch, yeah, absolutely.
Visit StarlinkGame.com for more information, and stay tuned for many more surprises over the coming months. Thank you.
Cool. This will probably be Far Cry.
I don't know, dude, unless we get one more new IP.
That would be crazy. Oh, Steve is back.
Didn't that just come out?
It did really well for them, too, I think.
Yeah, like...
Maybe it's some DLC or something? Or expansion of some kind?
I want it for
It's a pleasure
Switch.
for me to be back on stage
That'd be
after
cool.
our announcement at E3 last year.
Oh,
And we have had since then a full year of support and continuous development of Steep. Since the very beginning of this project, we have been working with athletes and we have always been impressed by their passion and dedication. We learned how one
They were really smart with this game. They realized this hole that formed in extreme sports. It just vanished. And then they were like, hey, let's bring it back.
That's
right.
Fucking super steep.
Johnny, I think, has it or played it.
People liked it.
He said he really liked it. I know it's definitely down my alley, but I don't...
I remember when they first showed it off, I was like, who's this game for? And then it sold really well.
Yeah. Well, at that point in that conference, we were like so goddamn delirious.
Yeah.
Truly a level of passion and
This year, man, it's been nothing but good
well
stuff, really.
Well, for Ubisoft, yeah.
Really putting on a
And when you
strong
talk to the very
performance
best
there.
of these men and women, you realize that there is something they always have in back of their minds at all times. It's a dream that takes years of preparation for just one go at that unforgettable moment. This December, with our first Steep expansion, this is a journey you will take. Enjoy.
And just tell me it's coming to the Switch in a couple months and I'll be happy.
I wouldn't be surprised, man, considering the Switch support they're given.
Well, it was rumored to come this year, but then they got really quiet about it.
Okay. Just Imagine Dragons. Are we gonna get copyrighted again?
Just keep talking. Guys, look, they're snowboarding. I think it's the Olympics.
Pyeongchang 2018.
Glasses. Glasses.
What?
Glasses.
What about glasses?
In all seriousness, though, is this the expansion? Is it supposed to be the Olympics?
The Olympics? I mean, that's a smart expansion to make.
Yeah,
yeah, with Winter Games,
loud,
the Winter Olympics are
when is the next
year.
Olympics? It is next year.
Yeah,
in Pyeongchang.
Yeah.
Okay, I honestly didn't know.
No, and I mean I get that.
Okay, so this is them adding Olympics content. That's pretty cool. That seems smart. Speaking, language, talking, become a legend, downhill.
Are we still doing it?
I didn't know we were still going.
Glasses. Glasses.
I like that how that's going to be our fix from now on. Like
December 5th. Yeah, Pyeongchang 2018. Okay, cool. Am I saying that wrong?
I don't know, but
I'm not sure.
This is probably Far Cry 5. I guess Far Cry 5 isn't going to close it out then.
What is it?
I think this is Far Cry 5 right here.
Yeah, they look like it from the logo.
You don't think it will close it?
No.
Really? You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
Well, how long's it been?
I mean, it's only been an hour.
Maybe
it's only been an hour. That would be a nice, concise conference.
Which I'd be fine with. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah, I'd
but
be
that's
totally
not
cool
that's
with
out
it.
of the norm with them.
Yeah, it is. You're right, but I would be totally okay with it. This has been a great paced conference.
I think they will have a one more thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's going to close it
up.
off.
Like a tease of something.
Yeah. Man, they're buying really into this fucking creeper out in the West vibe. I don't know, dude. I know it's not your thing. I think it's great that they're doing this.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not against it at all. I'm totally cool with it. Everybody seems really excited about it. I'm
glad that, because we always are like the untouched nation. Like, yeah, we're fucked up too.
Yeah, no, I'm with you there. I'm just, I don't want to play it. That's all.
No, that's fine. But you also didn't play Far Cry anytime else.
No, exactly. Although I'll admit, like the tropical settings of the other ones were a little more interesting.
Far Cry
to me.
3 was my favorite.
Vast, beautiful, rugged. A place where people don't even lock their front door anymore. But that's how it used to be. Today, Hope County's been overrun by a fanatical cult. You find yourself trapped deep in cult territory, cut off from the rest of the world. They've closed the roads,
It's funny
There's
how
no
the
cell
villain
phone
is
signal, no
always the
911.
focus of Far Cry.
People are
Is it
fucking
funny though?
Never
I
the
think
main
it's great.
character.
I like that though.
It's interesting.
Yeah,
But think
if-
about
if
how many
they-
other main characters they try to really focus on and you don't give a shit about.
Well, that's
Yeah,
what
but
I'm saying though. Is
they
I
never
wish they
put the
would
stuff
try
up
and
front.
make a main character that actually matters.
Well, this one, I think
You're
you
gonna
are
survive.
a villain in this.
You and your guns for hire are gonna need
Well, that's
to
the
save
thing
it.
is the villains
But to do
normally
that,
like they would put such a
well,
focus on them and
you're gonna
leading
need
up to the
raise some
game.
hell.
But then in the actual game, they'd be like the smallest part of it.
Yeah.
Well, that was what happened with Pig and Min.
Yeah,
And even with Vaz before it.
yeah. And
Vaz
Primal the
wasn't even the
villain
main
literally
guy.
didn't matter at all.
Yeah. Looks good graphically.
Oh yeah, looks
definitely.
great.
Grass looks.
Like it looks like an upgrade. It looks like they changed enough.
Yeah, it's probably running on Xbox One X.
Yeah, I heard that too. Actually, as Rick said, you create your own character. You can be male or female. I
That's
think,
true.
for the
You
first
can.
Time.
Yep. And you can also be different colors too. You can be black, be white, and maybe I don't know if there's any other ethnicities in there, but I think they do have some options.
Town looks like a war zone.
Oh shit! Wow, that's brutal.
Where do you want me? Water tower, got it.
That's kind of cool.
Can we destroy the water tower and have the water flood?
No, well,
the-
I mean, you're sending her up there. She's a sniper.
That'd be cool though if you could like destroy the water tower and just like
Make a distraction.
yeah, all the water come down and flood them. That'd be cool.
That would be cool, both probably in concept and temperature.
Yes.
I don't know about that, Alex. The Far Cry games look pretty good normally.
Boom, boom, motherfuckers.
Grace Armstrong, gun for fire. For hire, not for fire. For fire
Shoot
too,
him,
though.
asshole.
Fangs for hire. That's cool.
That's great. Apparently, you can like befriend bears and shit in this one too, like in Primal.
That seems unrealistic.
Yes, dude, because all of this is so realistic in general. I wonder if what's his name from the FBI is going to do this again, or the CIA.
So I'm trying to remember. Right, this one is fully co-op if you want to play it that way, right?
Yes. As far as what they were saying in it, yeah. You don't have to at all, but it's definitely an option, which I will take advantage of as much as I can, I think.
Oh shit! Oh wow!
I wonder what the honey badger will be in this one.
Wow, beating people down with bats—that's brutal. It's violent.
I mean,
are they always that violent?
They're all pretty violent, dude.
I feel like I saw more blood than usual, but they're all pretty violent.
Yeah.
America.
Wonder if that's it.
Hold on.
No, that's not it.
Chimes.
So I don't think it's a Splinter Cell then.
They're probably saving the last thing. Like they didn't want to have it at the bottom. Like no coming up soon. Like
sure.
They want to save some surprises.
Right.
Yeah.
Like this shows how big Ubisoft is. Like they can have their own conference and fill it.
They take a lot of shit, but they're a great studio, man.
Yeah, like they look how much they've had
It's a
at this
little
conference.
futuristic.
Oh,
fuck!
Beyond Good and Evil.
They're still going with it.
Domesticated.
Hey, the fuck? I ain't got no master, but I do have your little toy.
Show me the idol.
I don't know. I don't know what this is.
Beyond Good and
Beyond
Evil.
2.
Here you go, mate.
Or whatever they're gonna end up calling it.
Yo, hand it over. I got a hot date who don't do late.
I didn't ever played it.
Monkey's got a date.
It's kind of a cult classic, actually.
Yeah.
What?
What? What?
What? That's Swiss fucking chocolate, pig. Bon appetito.
What? Are they gonna have the original character back?
I don't know, man.
I want every fucking cop in this fucking city.
Well, it's definitely more mature than the first one was. The first one wasn't mature.
No. But this one absolutely is.
Yeah, this one's not teen rated.
What type of game was it?
Action, adventure, a little bit of platforming involved, I guess.
Cool.
You had a camera in the first game, I remember.
Bang bang, motherfucker.
It took photos. It's been a long time.
I don't know, Lionhead.
You're not, I mean, he's not in the minority. That's the vast majority that haven't played Beyond Good and Evil.
Doing other shit, I guess.
Yeah.
When did it come out?
15?
2015?
No, 15 years ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. It was PS2.
Oh, then yeah, I was not always as into video games as I am now, so that would explain it.
This is a new female character, though. That's not the original female character.
No, they changed everything up, I think. They probably started from scratch.
Yeah, exactly. Beyond Good and Evil did go under the radar for a lot of people. That's why it's a cult classic.
Yeah.
Fifth Element influence. Yeah, Tempest, I would agree there. I see that. This character's awesome.
I think it's funny as shit.
Bloody time.
Oh, damn.
Let's see what we've got. Moksha. Just as Yama described it. True freedom lies
I think that's her.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that's her. Yeah, from the first game.
So I guess you play as other characters under her.
15 years ago, what? I was been 12.
Yeah.
I mean, it was that I know.
It was the PS2 generation, so probably like a few years into it, maybe
I'm
2003.
liking what I saw.
Yeah, I mean it's just a CGI trailer,
right,
but just the atmosphere of it all, the artistic direction. Yeah, it looks awesome. I like the vibe.
That was not expected
that looked
at
cool.
all.
Good way to close it.
That was really cool.
I don't know if that's how it closes though. I think they're gonna talk about it now.
That'd be great.
I think we
I would
still
like
got.
to see some more.
I think we got like another 10 minutes at least.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
They're excited.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
he's
that's
emotional
fun.
too. These guys are really emotional. I think it has a lot to do with the
atmosphere, the company.
The atmosphere of the
I'm
company,
telling
exactly,
you, dude.
the buyout.
That's
and all
why
that,
I'm
First
really.
of all, I want to say a big thank you to all the teams who worked very, very, very hard on creating all this world. Again, thank you to all these teams behind us. I want also to say thank you to Yves, with all my heart.
They just seem like the best.
They seem like a family.
Thank you for making this happen. This is just amazing. And also a special thanks to the fans of Beyond Good and Evil for sticking with us for so long.
So yeah, everybody seems to be okay with them becoming Activision.
I don't think anyone's okay with it, but what the fuck are we supposed to do with it other than buy their games?
Yeah, and hope that you know, they stay Ubisoft,
Right.
and
So
you know,
welcome
whoever
to
Vivendi
System
just
3.
lets them be.
It's not like we're people in a position to actually fucking do anything about
before
it.
the birth of Jade. In a
Jade, that's her name.
multi-ethnic, multicultural human society in a distant solar system.
And there was
It is
definitely a
time
monkey
when
and a pig in there,
corporations
so I don't
create
know what
hybrids in their
human
labs
society.
and enslave them to colonize the stars in order to compete for power and cosmic resources. With our crew of crazy and unforgettable characters, we fight in the name of freedom and the right to determine our own fate among the stars.
Oh, wait, that's not
And
Jade.
we will
Guess
helm
not.
massive
It's Zucchini.
star-faring vessels through territories as spectacular as they are dangerous.
We've been working very hard just on the technology during 3 years. And today, we have a seamless online playground where we can travel across space at the speed of light.
Cool.
We can explore mysterious cities and discover unknown lands by ourselves or with friends.
Oh wow.
And
I like that he said by yourself too, if you want.
In the making of this great adventure.
We like to be alone.
Let me be alone if I want to be alone.
Yeah.
Register for the Space Monkey program. That's awesome.
Today, and help us make Beyond Good and Evil a world that will challenge us and bring us together for thousand adventure, thrills, and fun. And please, Eve, just join us. This is. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations, you guys. You know, Gabrielle and Michelle, you've done a fantastic job.
Oh, is that
It's
Michelle
amazing
Incel?
What, you have been able to achieve, and
I don't think I've ever
you
really
and
seen
I,
him.
And all the teams.
He's the one working on Wild as well.
The power of creating games that will amaze all the gamers, and I think video games can help us to grow and to get better. So thank you.
I love the
very
whole
much.
Space
Thank you.
Monkey thing.
Congratulations.
That's great. Yeah, they're not coming out and like fully talking about it, but
dude, I called this.
Yeah, they're trying to really give that sense of family this year.
I would like to thank everyone here in the room and those who are watching us from home. Thank you for listening today, and thank you for playing our games. So to all the teams at Ubisoft, thank you for your incredible imagination and enthusiasm. All of us here, we wish you all a lot of fun playing games this year. So thank you very much, and have a great E3.
That was a fucking
good fucking conference, dude. That was
great conference.
Super awesome.
Just to leave an opening for better, I guess I would give it a 9. Like honestly, that was like.
I would say it's definitely an 8.5 for me. I wouldn't say it's. I thought it was great. Don't get me wrong.
Even if all the games that were there are not for me, like Skull and Bones might not be for me, but I don't care. Like, what they showed off was a lot of new titles, a lot of new IP even.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was a great conference.
In terms of just presentation on like the way they showed everything and what they showed, I would probably give them like a 9 to it, like a 9.5.
Yeah.
Because the games exactly weren't all for me. For myself personally, I'd probably say like an 8.5.
I would agree. If I were talking about myself and my taste in games, it'd probably be an 8.
You're right. If you talk about the actual conference itself,
the
absolutely,
conference itself,
definitely a 9.
I was like a 9.
Yeah, pacing was perfect. The flow, like how they flowed from game to game. They either announced the game or they had that little secret, like went from one trailer to the next, and it didn't feel broken, like they were just trying to cram or rush anything.
Yeah,
like it was everything felt natural and fluid and. This is how you do a conference, and honestly,
that's the one to beat.
Every
now.
company
Yeah,
so
100%.
far needs to learn from this.
The games,
whatever you did before this was lackluster.
Yeah, the games that I saw from Microsoft so far, there was more there that interested me.
Right.
But that's with the inclusion of Assassin's Creed that they showed.
Yeah,
right. That's what I'm super excited about this year. But yeah, in terms of conference, that was it.
Pacing
that was
is
the best so far, easily.
Yeah, pacing is absolutely the most important thing of a conference like this, and they handled it the right way.
For
they
me,
started strong.
The opener and the closer being, I'll say it again, Rayman with Mario, I honestly think looks really, really fun and just joyful. I really like the positivity that it immediately set the conference off with. I love that so much. To get Miyamoto on stage, like, come on, like that opening moment with them holding the guns and putting their backs together.
That was awesome.
It set the atmosphere the right way, like from the start.
That was so smart to start off that way, and the close with Beyond Good and Evil too. I honestly didn't expect that.
I don't think anybody
I almost
did.
forgot about it. I knew they were still working on it, but they've been keeping it under the radar for so long that I forgot about it, and to bring it back, and it looked gorgeous, great cinematic, a lot of personality, a lot of character there. And I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on that one. I thought opening and closing were just very strong, and the pacing in the middle was great. Just great conference. I guess we can go to Discord. Let's get people on the line.
Why don't we
here.
mute this in the background, because this is a little distracting.
Yeah, I'm going to mute this, we'll leave it up, though, so people can watch some Assassin's Creed gameplay. This is new gameplay for Assassin's Creed Origins. Go to Discord.
Yeah, and Rick, I agree. Like, I like the new logo. just because it's so minimalistic that they're able to add a little bit of twist, depending on what game, especially in a conference setting that they're showing.
Yeah.
So for it was red, white, and blue a little bit. For Far Cry, it had the water behind it. For Skull and Bones, everything was like a little.
No,
bit
I like it. It's a good evolution of that logo. Kelly, can you hear us?
I can.
There we go. Awesome conference, huh?
I liked it. That's a solid 8.5 for me.
Yeah.
Nice.
What was your favorite?
I really liked the Skull and Bones. I like the pirates thing. Wasn't a huge fan of it when they incorporated it into Assassin's Creed, so I feel like it's kind of the spiritual successor to Assassin's, like you guys were talking about. I am surprisingly excited for the Mario Rabbids mashup. I was really nervous about that, but it looks. I really liked playing Rabbids as a kid. It was a really fun game. So I'm excited. There was a few at the end. Like, I really don't care about Beyond Good and Evil. It looked amazing. I just really don't care about it. So there were a few that I just didn't interest me. But like you guys said, the pacing, the way they presented it, it was an amazing conference over. That's what I really wanted and expected from Bethesda.
Right.
They didn't deliver. Ubisoft delivered. So.
There's a few people in the chat, not a few, but a couple of them I saw that actually didn't like it that much. They thought it was, mediocre. I saw a couple 6s or 6 or 7s in there, which...
Yeah, I guess it depends on your taste in games.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It depends on what you're looking for. Some people they don't care about Assassin's Creed. They don't care about Far Cry. So for them, it's not going to be a build on that franchise. They might want to see maybe more new IP. So it's not for them,
Right, I get it. But, I feel like, though, in terms, like we said before, for yourself it's one thing, but in terms of the actual conference itself, if you're looking universally, this was easily the best one. I don't know how you would argue that this wasn't so far the best handled.
Yeah, I feel like it was, as far as the presentation goes, this was the best one. Yeah,
absolutely.
Even better than Microsoft, which Microsoft was fine, but I think this actually topped Microsoft as far as presentation goes. Which is a huge deal. I mean, they had a great stage with Microsoft, and they put a lot of work into the presentation. But there was just something so positive about this one, and it was infectious. I really enjoyed that about it. Kelly, who do we have on the queue so far?
We have Diclonius has been here the entire time, but I don't know if that's leftover. But Tempest did come in. I'm going to drag him in first, and then I'll confer with Diclonius and make sure that he is here and ready to talk.
Sounds good. Tempest, Mori, Andy, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
How'd you feel, man, about the conference?
Actually, out of all the conferences so far, I think it's probably one of the best ones. So.
Yeah, I would agree with you there. Was there anything coming into the conference that you were looking for?
Well, I was kind of hoping for Beyond Good and Evil 2, and they've actually announced it, so I'm quite happy about it.
Was it enough for you? Were you hoping for gameplay, or was the CGI cinematic enough?
Well, I kind of like the direction they're going. So it would have been nice if they gave a date, but I understand it's probably still early in development. So. Yeah. And the other thing I kind of liked also was, I know Kelly doesn't like VR, but at least they announced some type of VR title too.
Yeah, that one with Elijah Wood. Yeah, definitely. It looked interesting, to say the least. I need to look into that a little further, but it looked like a step.
Yeah, I have to let you know about with Ubisoft. Ubisoft, when they do VR stuff, it's cross-play. So Vive, Oculus, and PlayStation play all together. So hopefully that's the route they're going.
Right.
Meaning that it'll come out on all of them?
No, all Ubisoft games on VR are all cross-compatible.
That's great. Okay.
That's great.
What about Far Cry? What are you thinking about Far Cry?
Actually, I'd like to I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of tired of the jungle thing of Far Cry because that's the way it's always been. I kind of like the idea that they're going with the southern United States, like religious act. It might bring me back into Far Cry. So
yeah. Do we think, especially after watching today, with hearing them beating the people over the heads with the bats and being like, atone for your sins, sinner, and all that kind of stuff, are we fearing some big controversy when this game finally releases?
I'm sure there will be, because apparently that's what we have to do. It's almost mandatory anymore to cause a big fucking shitstorm over either nothing or things that are actually true.
Yeah.
I'm on board with it, and if anybody that is going to argue it, fuck your hypocrisy. Because
Yeah,
you're okay with it in every other aspect, but God forbid it touches your small town out in the Midwest, you can go fuck yourself.
Well, what do you think, Tempest? How do you handle that the right way?
Well, actually, I think Mike is right on about it because I kind of like the idea because, like, I know I live in Canada, but I see what's going on a lot in the States, especially the political situation. So it doesn't surprise me they went this direction, to be honest with you.
Right.
Yeah, there's definitely a time to do it. It would be now.
Ubisoft and Far Cry especially have always been known to try and take current events and put a twist on them to shine a spotlight, in a sense. And they've done it with so many games, whether it be The Division with, with warfare, bio-warfare, whatever you want to call it. They seem to always try and incorporate that into their games. And I appreciate that. I like that they are risky. They are ballsy, if you want to call it that. I think it's very cool. Now, one of the more polarizing things before the conferences even started, because it was leaked, was Mario plus Rabbids. A lot of people thought it was this terrible mashup. How did you feel coming after those first 10 minutes?
I said Midwest, but
Well, you know what? To be honest with you, I might actually go and buy a Switch now because it looks kind of interesting. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm glad to see that a lot of people are coming around on it because I've always thought there was potential in it. There was also potential for it to be terrible, but I think after those first 10 minutes, I'm interested to say the least, right?
I mean, I'll get it so we can play it.
Yeah,
it'll be here.
I'm gonna Switch myself as soon as they come back on sale.
Yeah, that's the big problem. Is just trying to find one, and but anyways, at least we got some ideas. Like I wasn't planning to get the Switch right away. I was going to wait until they had more games, and this kind of, if they keep this up, well, I may actually buy myself a Switch as well.
Out of curiosity, do you have a Wii U?
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't know what that means, but I'll tell you right now. Like I feel like there's enough to play on it for someone who even had a Wii U before. I had Zelda on it. I had Breath of the Wild on it. I'll tell you, I played probably about 8-ish hours of Breath of the Wild on the Wii U, and then decided, you know what, fuck it, and I just sold it and got it back for the Switch instead. Between that, Mario Kart, the full version of Shovel Knight, like all the DLC and stuff, all the other games that are for it right now, plus what's coming out, you have enough to play.
Yeah, I do have it. I just don't have that at the house. It's actually at my mother-in-law's. My kids actually took it over there, so when they go over there, they play it. So
even better. Now's a good time to grab one so you can have it at your house.
Exactly.
We have Assassin's Creed on screen right now.
Assassin's Creed looks fucking cool, dude. I'm just thinking. I'm sitting here watching.
Look at that boat travel there, man. That looks real.
I like
nice.
all the little islands. It's got like some of the best elements from all of these.
And now jumping off the boat, swim underwater. Right now, if you want.
I like Assassin's Creed, but I love the direction they're going with the Egyptian thing. I love Egyptian mythology, anyways. And what some of the stuff I've seen already looks really cool.
Yeah, they seem to be bringing in some fantasy elements, even.
It looks awesome.
It looked like there was a battle against like Anubis, so I thought that was kind
exactly
of
right. Yeah,
exactly. So that's very interesting if they bring in some fantasy mythological elements into this.
I love the stuff with like the pharaohs of old and like
like a Stargate feel to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Right. I forgot all about Stargate.
Speaking about supernatural, though, are we gonna address the fact that the Kraken is in fucking Skull and Bones?
That was really cool reveal at the end there. That's exactly what I want, man. If it's a pirate game, you gotta give that kind of stuff. That's what people expect from a pirate game. Yes, unleash it. Unleash the Kraken, man. And it was so smart for them to incorporate that at the very end.
Right at the very end, like a little glimpse, like, this is what's coming.
It's almost like they were listening to the Sea of Thieves stuff. Like, they did not provide what people want from a pirate game here. Let's do it.
Not for everybody, at least, but we still have a year and a half, I think, until that comes out. So,
how about Skull and Bones? Well, with it being just naval combat potentially, we don't know for sure. Do you like that it's multiplayer focused, or are you looking for more from Skull and Bones?
I hope they do more. To be honest with you, I hope they have some type of story mode with it. I did like the boat battles sequences in the Assassin's Creed series, but I like to do a little more exploration with it as well. You know, being a pirate type thing as well.
Yeah, right. Yeah, if you want to feel like a pirate, that's kind of a huge part of it. Especially since it seems like they're focusing on loot. Why not allow you to like search for buried treasure and stuff, like they are doing in Sea of Thieves, for instance?
Yeah.
So yeah, I really hope that there's more to that game than what they showed off today. It is over a year away, We're writing a hippo right now.
This is fucking awesome,
This is great. Yo, hippos are nothing to mess with.
Yeah,
at
you
all.
do not want to mess with a hippo.
Like in any way. So as soon as you shot that with an arrow, I was like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, just look at the number of hippo deaths each year, and I don't mean hippos dying. I mean
Like,
hippos killing
people.
humans.
Yeah,
There's
this
a lot.
is cool. Underwater combat is nothing
Yeah,
we
this
have
is cool
before.
as shit,
This is
dude.
brand new.
I think them doing this half-hour gameplay might turn people.
Yeah.
Because this Assassin's Creed looks really cool.
Definitely. Will, anything else you want to add before we move on to the next guest?
No problem, guys. I just want to find out what time's the Sony conference tonight.
Well, it is 5:30 right now here, so it would be 3.5 hours away. At 9 p.m. Eastern time is when it starts.
No, I'm in the same time zone, so that's 9 o'clock. Okay, that's
9 p.m. Eastern time. We'll
We'll
start about
8:30.
Yeah, so we'll start about 8:30. Well, we'll do a little bit of pre-show speculation and predictions once again, get the hype train going, and then we'll start reacting at 9 o'clock.
Cool, guys, and I got to go now because I had to make dinner. And level up.
Sounds good. All right, level up, man. Thanks for
dude.
joining us. Kelly, who do we got next?
We have Synthesizer.
Very nice. Yeah, I always have a little bit of problem saying his name.
Synthesizer, like a synthesizer.
Yeah.
You had problems saying it
Oh,
too.
synthesizer. Oh, I get it.
There we go. Jeez, you guys.
Welcome, Synthesizer. How you doing, man?
Thank you. I'm doing great, thank you. How are you?
Oh, doing great. I thought that was a really positive conference, so I'm feeling kind of on high right now. How about you?
I am cautiously optimistic about
Okay.
a few games.
Okay, like what?
The thing about Assassin's Creed is the reason they built the pyramids in the shape that they did was because that was the only way they could like build high buildings.
Mhm.
So I'm curious to see how they're gonna like solve that.
As far as
And
climbing
put,
goes?
Yeah, exactly.
We did see a small glimpse, and it seems like, you know how they made them kind of out of bricks almost, right? Enormous bricks. It seems like you just are having those handholds going up, which is
Right.
not the most interesting, I guess, as far as traversal
No, it's
goes.
not as unique as
But you
some
can
of the other
slide
ones.
down them, too, which is
And
fun.
I'll agree with you, my friend. Like one of my favorite things from Assassin's Creed is the vertical traversal. I really like climbing stuff, and as simplistic as that sounds, there's something there was that nice accomplished feeling that you have by finding the tallest building, getting to the top, and looking around, and it's like, holy shit, this looks great. So
That being said, pyramids are not the only climbable thing in Assassin's Creed Origins.
These little cities here, things.
Yeah.
And Black Flag didn't have any really like massive.
No, there
structures
wasn't,
like
and
that
they
either.
handled it really well because that was my problem with AC3.
Mhm.
AC3 was kind of that because like colonial times. There was
It seems like the later the series goes, and particularly it shows with this one, that they're keeping all of the great elements that people like from Assassin's Creed, but it's becoming much less of a focus as they're incorporating so many other things you can do. You know what I mean? So this seems like, the parkour is here, the climbing is here, but now we have like this stuff with the Eagle, we have the stuff on the seas, we have the stuff
RPG
under the
stuff.
sea, we have the RPG elements. So they're just like not putting such a big emphasis on that, but there's plenty to climb and do here. So
which I respect because they want to keep it unique and fresh. Can you imagine just having a game like that was a problem with 1 to 2 to 2.5 to 2.9 to 3. It was just climb, and it's like, all right, what do we do now? And
Yeah, but I do understand cautious optimism because this is them trying to remain fresh in a franchise that has been every single year for the last over
almost.
a decade, right?
Right.
So it's tough to remain fresh when you have a game that's annual like that. Them taking a year off, I think, was a really smart decision. But I think a lot of people are still taking a wait and see approach. This 30-minute gameplay demonstration, as you said, hopefully is turning some heads and making people realize this is fresh. This is something a little bit new.
The focus just alone on like the bow and arrow and the deflection and how fast he is, and then the stuff on like the canoe out there and going underwater. Like there's so much to do and to like figure out.
Right.
And hopefully all these things to collect and stuff as well.
Synthesizer, what do you feel about the RPG stuff being added?
Oh, I welcome that because I love RPGs.
Good. No, me too. I'm really liking it, especially the way that they're breaking it down. It's, like Dean, your description of that was perfect. It is very much, similar to Injustice 2, how when you got pieces, you could probably play perfectly fine without upgrading any of your stuff, it looks like, but it would be probably far more difficult, but as you upgrade, you have different pieces, and it tells you, which stat it upgrades. It looks like it has, common, rare, legendary, because I saw different colors in the background of each piece that show, what quality of weapon it is. And going again with what Will's bringing up with, Egyptian mythology, like the Blade of Horus, stuff like that, like things that, really grip into the how supernatural the Egyptians really believed in. I feel are going to play a big part into the gear that you get, whether it's wearables or items that you use. So I'm really excited for that.
Was there another game that you are taking a cautious optimism approach on?
I'm sorry, you were breaking up, so I only.
It seemed like you were saying that there were a few games that you were a little concerned with. Was there another one besides Assassin's Creed?
Well, I don't want to be a party pooper, but Beyond Good and Evil looked awesome. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking the last time we saw Beyond Good and Evil 2, it looked awesome. Exactly the same thing.
Yeah, you're right.
As soon as they mentioned online co-op, I was like, oh no.
Oh, you cocked out? See, I don't mind that.
It is a little bit of a red flag, but I was very happy to hear that you can play the game by yourself as well.
It just depends what it means. I mean, we haven't really seen what they mean with like the online co-op stuff. So
yeah, I mean that game could be a few years away.
See, yeah.
I actually expect it to be a few years away.
What, Beyond Good and Evil? I don't think we see that before 2020.
I was going to say 2019, but yeah, maybe. Yeah.
For instance, with the Pirate game, I was really excited until they said it was like online, and basically for those type of games, you have to buy them day one and play them like every week at least once.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. I don't have the time to focus on one game, and I don't want to focus on one game. I want to play a lot of different things, and the only way to have a chance on these online competitive games and to really enjoy them, because these games aren't that enjoyable if you suck at them. So the only way to really enjoy them is to be there early and stay in there to make sure that you are ahead of the crowd. So yeah, I'm right there with you. I hope that they have a single player campaign in there. I fear that they don't, though. I'm feeling like it's
Skull and Bones.
I feel like Skull and Bones is focused on.
I think it's very For Honor.
Like,
I think they're banking on that being they're not their new take on For Honor, but another one in that style of here's your multiplayer centric game that is going to have upgrades and this and that. I mean, it's like you said, it's doing well for them. I think it's a very niche market though, because the people that are still playing it over and over again. It's not what it was.
Right.
So I think that will be the same with that. But I do hope that at some point you can get off the
Interesting development, not related to Ubisoft. Steve Gaynor in a conversation. Well, first it started with him tweeting, saying, "Oh, hi, Tacoma coming to PC and Xbox One August." And then someone asked, "Console launch exclusive, please explain." He said they just mean it's not launching on any other consoles. Going to be on Steam and DRM free PC.
So he's saying timed exclusive.
Apparently. And then Greg Miller said, but yours was one of the ones that said Xbox One console launch exclusive or Xbox One exclusive. And then at some point...
So the confusion is real.
Yeah. Because then this guy, Darren Hinkey, said console launch exclusive means console exclusive, apparently. And then Steve Gaynor said, indeed. So nobody really fucking knows what's going on.
Right, yeah, that's real confusing so far. I hope that it's not. Tacoma's a game... Well, I could play it on PC, but still, I hope that comes to PS4 at some point.
Really muddled messaging there.
Yeah, I hope that they clarify
Microsoft
on that very
and their semantics every year. I mean,
yeah,
if they don't play with words, they...
Yeah, it's par for the course for them, man. Yeah, they do it every year. We're always confused when it comes to exclusivity.
Without it.
Yeah, it wouldn't be an E3 without it, exactly. Was there anything else that you wanted to talk about before we move on to the next guest?
Oh, I'm really, really happy with that Rabbids. I didn't think I would like it, the Mario and Rabbids crossover, but it's looking good.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I was cautiously optimistic, and that opening 10 minutes, I think they convinced me that if I were to have a Switch, that would be a game I would get. For sure. Well, Synthesizer, thanks for joining us today, man.
You're welcome.
All right, take care and level
up. Dude.
All right, level up.
Hey, Kelly.
Hello.
Do we have anybody else in the
Holy
queue?
Shit.
Nope. Declonius is here, but he's AFK. So
crazy.
it's that was it.
Okay. Anything else we want to talk about real quick before we take our break for the night?
Yes, this. Give
Okay.
me 1 second. The legendary edition of Assassin's Creed Origins is $800 fucking dollars.
$800.
Are you serious?
And what is in it?
Yeah, tell me
What's inside of it?
You become a pharaoh.
All right, legendary collector.
It gives you
It
superpowers.
doesn't even tell you.
It gives you
It better
an
come with a
originally
giant
wrapped
brick
mummy.
of gold.
Yeah, seriously.
And like
a
a
pyramid
house.
made out of gold.
Yeah,
Well,
honestly.
obviously a
what-
statue,
Good.
a book.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
one
steelbook.
statue. How big
Statue
is
in
the
a
statue?
book, everybody.
Because
Yeah, how
typical,
big is this statue? Yeah,
12 to
definitely.
14
I'm
inch
gonna try it.
statues really only go for about $100 and they're cheaper if they're bundled in a package.
Here's
So
what's
I mean,
included.
is there
All right.
10 statues?
The Assassin's Creed Origin Dawn of the Creed Legendary Edition, say that 6 times fast, includes the Gold Steelbook edition of the game, Season Pass 28.7-inch Bayek statue, world map, 4 lithographs, soundtrack, art book, art cards, and Bayek's Eagle amulet. Exclusively on Uplay, you have more stuff coming in.
That's
Nope,
just
that's
not
it.
an $800 value.
That does not sound
It's
like
an $800.
$800.
Well,
That's-
it's a gold case, I think is what it is. You're
So it's
buying-
literally just gold.
You're
A
buying
gold case or
golden
like an
case.
actual like gold case?
It's actual
like,
gold,
Is it
I
just
think, Kelly.
Gold.
actual? Okay, that makes a
Probably
little
like
more
gold
sense.
plated or something. There's gold in
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Gold!
Premium
If it's
collector's
gold
case.
plated, I can
I love
understand that.
Gold!
Jesus.
But if
Kelly.
it was just a hard case, that's a $300 value max.
Yeah, I would
The
agree with you
gold,
there.
the gold makes sense. If
I mean, this is probably going to be like, what, 100 of them made or something?
999.
Oh, well,
That's
okay.
it.
Rick, that's what they told my parents when they found out I was a boy.
That $800 is huge.
No, 27 inches is pretty huge.
Well, a 27-inch statue is a
some big feet,
huge
man.
statue. Like
Yeah, because feet
that's
determine
Yeah,
they're
that
not
is.
messing around.
They're not messing around. I mean, I assume they can get 999 people to buy that, but probably that's about
That's
it.
fucked up. That's crazy. I would never even think about it.
Comes with a pet eagle.
Kelly, thank you so much for helping us out once again. One more conference to go.
The big one.
The big one.
The big shadoozy.
They actually have a hard conference to follow.
Yeah, that is a tough one to
realistically,
follow, yeah.
you know, compared to what we've seen, and potentially what we know that they have, they could fuck this up.
I mean, if Sony is as good as that one, I'll be happy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well,
100%
Sony
agree
typically
with you.
delivers, don't they?
They do, but
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
never know. You never know what
They
could
have,
happen.
yeah, everyone's got a bad day. They've had that one PSX that left a lot to be desired.
Right,
They
that's
definitely,
it.
as we know, have had bad E3s before.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's just hope not. You know.
Yeah.
I hope they nail it.
We'll have to wait and see, but right now, what you all need to do in the chat is hit that follow button right here at twitch.tv/TheLevelUpShow. Make sure your notifications are turned on because we will be back at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time in approximately 3 hours to do pre-show speculation and predictions on Sony, leading right into the conference reaction at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And as we said, it could be a really great show. I think it's probably the one that you don't want to miss from E3. And it's the one that you're probably going to see the most amusing reactions from us for, too, because there's a lot of things in there that we are very attached to, like Spider-Man, for instance.
Thanks, Steve.
I'm very excited.
Also, just a quick reminder that thank you to Chile Saru for the sub during the show. That is very important to us right now. If we hit 80 subs, as it says in the corner, we're getting a partner spotlight on the
I
front
think
page
the
of
stream
Twitch.
just crashed.
Oh, really?
Boners.
Yeah, the stream just
Bonerific.
crashed. Everyone in the chat is saying it's dead.
Oh, wow, okay.
It's not even like the typical offline. It's like a gray screen with a big question mark on it. It says offline.
Someone hacked Twitch.
Wow.
Probably.
That's interesting. Maybe they were overloaded. Well, either way, I'll just type it in the chat then.
Have a good night, guys.
Oh, you're back
I'll
up.
see you later.
Oh, we're back up. Wow.
That's unique. This is a unique circumstance.
Oh, and they're back. Okay. Guys, that was really bizarre. Once again, thank you so much to everybody that has supported us today. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you for the sub from Chile Sorrow. Just a quick reminder, we are trying to get a partner spotlight on the front page of Twitch. It's very important to us because it could really raise exposure for our channel. It would happen in the fall if we can get to 80 subs.
like this.
So if you want to sub for $5, $10, $25, that's amazing. Or if you want to sub for free through Twitch Prime, it's just as good. It all counts towards that goal of 80. So keep that in mind if you enjoy our content throughout the day. Maybe throw us a sub and help us achieve that dream. We will see you at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time for pre-show on
it's
PlayStation.
gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
You're gonna hype yourself up way too much would be really sad.
What's there to be sad about? They've said for a fact Spider-Man is at this show.
Okay.
So what are they gonna do? Show that same trailer again? You're gonna
Yes.
see some fucking gameplay, brother. Get hype.
Kelly, thank you once again for helping us out.
Absolutely.
You're the best. We'll see you tonight as well.
Yes, I'll see
Until
you guys.
then,
thank you, Kelly.
Take care, and as always, don't forget to level
La la
up.
la.
Nailed it.
My tra-la-la.
Like every time.
My ding ding dong.